One thought at a time. God damn.
That's not how her brain
Squirrel.
works. Not at all how her brain works.
Ooh, I think that I found myself a cheeseburger. Yep. Phoenix is in. Would you like another one?
Cease. Desist. Stop it. Get some help.
Okay.
That was
If what did?
Reagan era, I thought, so it should have. $1987. So yes, we would know about Stop It, Get Some Help.
Oh no, was it used in that way? When did it start being used in that way?
What, like as a meme? Then yeah, probably
Yeah.
like more so the internet era. I'm sure folks probably joked about it back then too, just because it's so funny. Such a
Thank you.
weird delivery. We at McDonald's. Did you get your hair cut at Supercuts? No, they did not.
I like your cut, G.
Apparently, it didn't become a meme until 2014.
Like it sort of dips into like the history of memes and when they were considered memes.
Well, it's the first time that it was used in a context other than, like in a video context other than the than just the video existing. Like it was used in a Vine, like clipped with something else. VTuber's up already.
Isn't it always?
So apparently apparently the plugin that I've been using for Roll20 stuff has ceased development now. It's now no longer able to run, which is why I'm glad I'm using Foundry. But the developer just couldn't keep up with playing the middleman because of his thing was supposed to try and like allow D&D Beyond characters to be transported over to Roll20. Roll20 and D&D Beyond are continuously updating and needing more like additional content there. What group thing? Oh, there you go. If I recall, you stopped using Roll20 because you couldn't get the map to be centered.
I can't wait for Foundry to also crack down, and we all got to move over to Owlbear Rodeo the way we all supposed to.
Oh, can I say something for the stream? Boobies.
No, not the Twitch money.
Not the Twitch money. Not the $2 being demoted to $0.
I'm gonna make you broke.
Oh no, Clover doesn't
I'm
technically have a job just yet.
Oh no, double broke.
Well, you haven't started there, so you haven't earned any money yet. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Alright. Yeah. Now you guys are hiding out in the Crown Tavern, where it seems that there's this underground room that's got essentially some things that'll allow you to weather the storm. It's got a lounge. It's got some like art to look at and whatever.
It's got a bar.
It does indeed have a bar. Yeah, like if Fly notices Olive getting closer to any of the alcohol, he'll like give you a stern look. Olive specifically. Yes. It also occurs to you that Violet probably doesn't know about this place. Yeah, fair enough. All right. The first people that actually find you are your father and sister. They see you like standing outside. They see you standing outside this tavern, Yeah, they're driving in the car, and Abigail spots you on the side of the road. And when they drive up, I'm trying to remember how long it's been, because it was the middle of the night when. No, sorry, it was the middle of the day when you first got to Gary's lab. Yeah, like they've been, they look like they've been searching for you. And your father comes in and asks, you want to tell me where you were for the last 2 hours? It's at this point that he notices the brace, and he parks the car. He parks the car and he gets out. No, like he's pulled up to the side of the street where you are. And he says, "Hold on, what happened to your leg?"
Aurora Borealis.
He puts both his hands on your shoulders and he says, "Olive, you need to tell me what's going on. What did Gary do to you?" Yeah. An accident that put you in a cast. I'm trying to figure out how he's gonna like push this next. Essentially, what happened? What went wrong? Okay, yeah, I think it is roll to manipulate someone. Especially because his instinct right now seems to be like he wants to get you either home or to a hospital right now. Let's see. The only reason I'm gonna say it's technically no is because Enzo was with you, like falling right behind you. Yep. All right. He says, all right, I'll come inside. I'll hear them out and we'll decide what to do from there. Okay.
Did you tell him you fell down some stairs?
He knows you're. He knows you're safe, right? Did you show him the flamethrower? We'll go and show
Why
him
should
the
I even
flamethrower.
bother coming outside? Like, it
Maybe
ain't
he'll-
my pops.
We'll go outside. Just have your father come down here and relax over a drink.
Alright, fine. I'll talk to your old man.
I mean, he almost
Yeah.
got jumped in his own house.
Yeah, he managed to avoid the thing for the most part.
Yeah.
Are you? Are you sure
Only
it's
a
your
little bit.
father? It could be. Oh, nice.
God fucking damn it!
Nice.
No! Oh, this is...
We should have done an audio check. Oops.
Oh my god. Okay. Summary. Dad showed
Start
up.
from the top.
Olive lied a lot, and now Enzo's showing up. Everything's fine. I'll just edit this fucking VOD and explain what I said, basically, with text. It's fine. Everything's fine. Let's go. We're
Alright.
at the thing. Enzo's there. Go.
Sorry. So we're upstairs now. We're at the entrance again. Mr. He's asking you for your last name. Or what did
Me?
she call you, Enzo? Yes. He looks at you, Enzo, and he's trying to figure out what he should call you.
Just call me Enzo.
Enzo, hi. My daughter was involved in an incident, and she says that you can tell me more about what happened.
I could, yeah.
He gives you a gesture as to say, go on.
Oh, you want me to actually tell you what went on?
Oh my god.
That's why you're up here, yes?
I immediately regret this decision.
She tripped.
Hang on.
He looks at not only the leg brace, but also like the several like
Arm lacerations, cuts.
yeah the cuts and like the thorn lacerations around her arms and stuff. And
Just asked only Arthur to come up, man. He shouldn't have invited anybody else except for Arthur.
That is true. I made a horrible mistake.
and he says, "That looks like a lot more than just tripping."
In a normal area, sure, but she tripped in a lab.
Oh.
You know what happens when you trip in a lab?
What? You just have loose shards of glass around?
Someone dropped the beaker, okay?
I can come upstairs. Did I leave some of my loose glass up here? I had a bag of them earlier from the lab. I'm fucking
Your
with
first
myself.
mistake was leaving them with Gary.
I'm still downstairs.
Can you imagine if you actually came upstairs and just started saying random shit that just coincidentally coincided with what he was saying?
Okay, so essentially, I'm gonna have to try and reframe this as like, what are we trying to get him to do specifically?
I don't want him to not let me investigate anymore. That's mainly why I wanted someone else to corroborate this story. Because I'm
Okay,
actually
so the
super
story is
invested
that-
in this.
The story is that there was an accident.
Look, she's not in danger. She's just clumsy, okay?
I'm gonna, like, just kind of stare at my dad like the "this is fine" dog. Like, please buy this even though it's totally out of character.
All right, Enzo, I'm gonna need you to roll to manipulate someone.
I can roll to help
and
out.
then, yeah, or you
Oh
can
wait, I
help
don't
out as-
help out. I just do have power
wait.
of... Oh no, I don't. That's fighting a monster. Never mind, I do have to roll.
Yeah,
to
when you're
help out.
fighting a monster. Your father isn't a monster.
Hey, I mean, it
Alright.
didn't matter. He passed anyways, but now instead of a 10, it's a 12.
He seems sort of apprehensive about allowing you to continue this, but at the end of it, he says, "All right, as long as you make sure to keep yourself safe, I suppose you can continue this a little longer. But afterwards, you're gonna have to come home. You're gonna have to relax, and I'm getting you some safety gear for the next time."
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll make sure nothing too bad happens to her.
I'll be careful, I promise. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be gone for so long. Just, recuperating.
He says, "Next time something like this happens, just give me a call."
Okay.
Yeah,
Reminds
sick.
me, you never gave me his number. You should have done that as soon as he got injured.
You're right. I'll give you the number to the motel next time. I'm totally saying it in a patronizing voice as if to be like, don't push it. I love him.
All right. He gets back into his car, and as they're about to drive away, you hear Abigail say, "See, I told you she could handle herself. This is such a waste of time." And they drive off.
Yeah, no, thanks. Thanks.
See her.
Sorry, Josh?
I forgot Abigail was there.
Yeah, she's being a mopey teenager in the back seat. It's fine.
As you're about to, as you turn around, you see Violet hanging off of the sign to the tavern. She's upside down, sort of like waiting for you guys to finish up.
I would normally think this is really cool, but I'm really tired right now.
Well, I hope you're able to look alive, because I was able to get you an audience with the king.
Oh, good. I've got some questions I need to ask him. Let's go
Sorry
get
it
the...
took so long. I had some other business to wrap up.
Okay. Well, let's get the others and get going right away. Let's see. Let's go talk. I'm gonna go downstairs. Hey! I was right. Miss Violet's here. We're going. We're going to see the Fairy King guy.
Lead the way.
Yo, Ghost Boy, you're playing diplomat.
Oh, great.
Why is...
Because you're a kid. Because you're a kid, I'm a criminal, and Gary is
Gary.
Gary, yes.
Fine. Okay. Yeah, I think we're all ready to go.
All right. So Violet takes you to a certain place in the forest. It's a little off the beaten path. I'm just gonna move all of you somewhere in here. And you eventually you get to this sort of like area with a clearing, and there seems to be this this circle that has a circle of mushrooms where they're all sort of like lined up sort of around the edges of it. Olive, I think they look kind of familiar to you. They look like the mushrooms that you saw at the playground.
Oh! Oh no. You're gonna have to text me the name, by the way. I forgot the name of the kid again.
Max Tilly.
Max Tilly. I'm gonna put that in the thing. Thank you. Alright, we're good.
And she gives she says, wait a second. She goes over and she picks some of the mushrooms in the circle, replaces them with some others, and she says, all right, this should be the way now.
Okay.
And and when she steps into it, you see what seems like a large plant or some sort of flower sort of close around her and just zoop down into the earth.
Well, she's dead.
Oh,
Let's go.
I'm gonna go over to that plant. I'm excited. I want to touch it. I'm gonna touch it.
The plant's now like completely underground,
Ah,
but the circle is still there.
I'm gonna go into the circle.
It was nice knowing you.
It the plant snaps around Olive and it yoinks her down into the ground.
She's immediately like, Olive is a bit of a dumbass.
What do the rest of you do?
Well, I guess we follow.
If this kills me, I swear I'm haunting your asses.
That sounds like Ghost Boy's job.
I'm gonna step forward into the circle.
It tries to take you, but because you're ghost, you just phase through it.
I'm assuming you all step through.
Yep.
Yeah.
All gonna get launched.
The area that the room that you guys are in now, well, it sort of looks like a room, but it also kind of looks like an area of forest still. There's a thin teal fog that sort of envelops the whole place and will look like specks of dust. So a mix between specks of dust and some sort of like firefly appear to be like glowing bright before slowly dimming as they're gently floating through the air that you breathe. The walls of this room seem like they're made of living wood, as if a tree sort of grew around this area to make it a room.
Okay, pretty sure I'm not dead because this looks way too pleasant to be hell.
You're such a downer. I'm mesmerized by this. This is weird shit. I'm into this weird shit.
And as you continue, as you exit this room, you see Violet waiting there, and behind her is this massive, what looks to be some sort of castle with the same living wood forming the spiral towers on all the sides. The walls seem to be like intricately woven into each other.
I'd say
and
Racia, but can't.
When did Disney
see-
World go eco-friendly?
You see there's like people sort of entering the castle through the main gate, but there's also fairies that are like flying over the walls.
What do the people that are not fairies look like?
So some of them are Myconids, like the ones that you've seen, though not nearly as aggressive as the one that you fought, or as the two that you fought, rather. Some of them look like they're like just made of leaves. Others have somewhat beast-like appearances. So it's like I'm trying to think of like how to describe. At one point, I saw this meme of like different types of furries as like a scale thing.
Scalies?
No,
I
not-
know.
not scales.
I know.
As in like how animalistic.
I know.
they
As in
go.
on a scale from 1 to 10. I just had to make the stupid joke.
Let me find it.
We love scalies in this house.
They're more along the semi-furry line, where it's like they seem to have mostly humanoid appearance with like a couple animalistic features.
The fuck is this post, man?
It's from Asmongold's furry rating scale.
I love, oh shit, what are you
Disgusting.
doing?
I don't know if that's exactly where it originated with him, or if it's like he looked at it from someone else.
I want to interview one of those dryads. I'm talking about the leafy folk.
But yeah, that's
Well,
that's sort of generally what you see.
I'm not waiting for the others. I'm going straight for that castle.
I hate
I've
playing
seen-
babysitter.
Sightseeing
And,
seems like a bad idea.
Enzo just follows.
Yeah, Violet's coming with you. And when you guys get there, she sort of helps to guide you directly to the king's chambers. Before you guys get into the door, she holds up her hand as if to say, "Wait," and you see this like clock that's on the side of the wall, and you wait for the seconds to tick down, and then right on the hour, she grabs your hand and pulls you through.
Oh, good. Punctual.
Ah, shit!
It seems like he's it seems like he just finished seeing someone out as you guys are walking through the door. And he says, these are the trying to think of what word he'd use for this.
Mammals.
These are the humans. These are the humans with which you wanted me to speak. Violet nods. Very well. State your case.
Olive is silent. Just know that she's gonna let Arthur do his thing. Just know that she's making this face the whole time. I'm sending it in the gen chat.
Fucking what?
Well, out with it.
I'm sorry, I actually spaced out.
We wanted to talk to him about the mushrooms that are eating people.
Right. Hello. We are here to talk to you about the mushrooms that are escaping out into our town and eating people. And very narrowly killed a couple of us.
By now, Violet's like got up, like sort of beside him, and he leans down he seems to like whisper a question to her, and she says, "The one in Sagan Springs." He seems
correct.
to like, he seems to look back through his memory, and says, "Oh yes, Sagan Springs. We had a contract with them, didn't we? And they didn't hold up their end of the bargain."
What? Contract? Bargain? What are you talking about here?
Do you want more children?
He says, "The reason I had my repo agents enter your town was simply collect due on a payment that was negotiated with let me find I had the years written. I had the years written down.
I'm so glad I'm not the only person who audibly made a sound at repo agents.
But also just the fact that it's using modern workplace lingo, like,
I mean,
"Oh,
he's
yes, if you have a problem, please take it to HR." What the fuck, dude?
bold to assume that the fairies aren't allowed to speak in modern lingo.
Yeah, bold to assume that
It's
they
just
don't keep
jarring.
up
It's
with the
just
times.
like, I understand. Like, it makes sense, really. But
It's
it's
extremely
not what you
funny to me,
expect.
though.
It's, you see this guy, he's got the castle, he's got the dryads, he's got the Myconids.
I was in the middle of taking a drink when you said repo agents, and I had to stop and think for a second because I was like, he doesn't mean the game, but that was the first thing that popped into my head.
Our employees get a nice 401k after their work is done in Sagan Springs.
We
They
have
come
a-
back, they get retirement.
They legally have to have some mandated breaks. I'm going to close these links because you don't need to look at my tennis stuff. I'm going to put this in a different thing and change the thing. Give me a sec.
Would have been crazy if at some point one of the Myconids just like sat down and took their 10-minute break because it was just like they were late on their break.
What do you mean 10-minute break? What are you talking about? Is that what
How
it...
long breaks do you got?
We got
30 minutes.
one 30-minute lunch break and then 2 unpaid 15-minute breaks.
I don't even have unpaid breaks. I just have the paid 30-minute lunch.
That's lame. Yeah, if you work an 8-hour shift, you don't have to take them, but you are given 2 15-minute unpaid breaks.
It varies from place to place.
Yeah, I don't get paid for my lunch break.
That sucks. Also, I don't know if it came through on Discord, because Discord's noise gate really likes to fuck with me, but I did give out this growl sound when he said they didn't hold up their end of the bargain. Very visceral, because Olive has connected quite a few dots and she's not happy.
He says, back in 1593, the contract was established that every day, not every day.
Every day you take a child.
Every day, every single day. No.
It's every 40 years.
Breakfast.
Every 40 years on Midsummer Day, there were the people of Sagan Springs were to entrust us with a beloved child, and in exchange we would grant them bountiful harvests.
Was there a bountiful harvest this year?
I was about to say, when's the last time there was a farm in Sagan Springs?
You must have
For
missed
a
them on the
long
way
while.
in.
So, you took a child rather than just stop helping with the harvest.
He said, We did help with the harvest this year. That
What
is why-
harvest?
Why are you still helping with the harvest? You don't have to keep it. If they didn't pay you, why are you still giving services?
He
You
says,
need somebody to work on your invoicing.
You need an accountant, man. She's
the
slowly gonna.
deal was that they would happen at the same time, and we held up our end of the bargain, and they did not.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
Right.
Have you
well,
been communicating? Sorry.
The thing is, you are saying that it's that you sent out whatever to gather a child for upholding that part of the bargain, but they attacked me at my place. They attacked all of us here. So clearly, it's not doing what you expect it to do.
I have a question, Dev, before we continue. Is there still farming done at Sagan Springs, or is this king full of shit?
Well, it's probably
there is-
farmlands.
Yeah, there's farmlands in
Okay.
every city.
Got it.
Yeah. You see some areas on this
Yeah,
map
like
that
we
look
have-
like farmlands.
No, I know that we have like
Sorry, not in
farmlands in
not
every city. I
but
know.
in
I'm
every-
I'm just saying if Sagan Springs is not his main export is no longer food, then the king is full of it, and Olive's about to throw hands with a fairy king.
But it's also not necessarily
I know.
just... Yeah, like, there's wild berries, there's fish from the lakes.
Oh well, fuck this guy. Still, yeah, never mind. Just keep going. It's fine.
So, why the mushroom people attacks? Couldn't you just take another child? Just if there's an overdue penalty, just take more.
He did.
Well, take another one if you're still mad about it.
He says, this was a reminder not to be late with payments.
Where's Max Tilly?
Who's Tilly?
I probably still have the missing child poster in the missing persons poster in my hand, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that show it to Gary when he asks. Then
I should have asked for this before I mentioned that a child had gone missing, because I shouldn't have known that before.
you can't take a kid and let your mushrooms eat people just because we didn't remember something that happened over 400 years ago. That's not fair.
Who was your correspondence with these dealings?
He says, hold on.
Olive's gonna get like
I
executed
need
by
to-
the
I
Fairy
need to
King.
find One of them. Oh, it's in this one. I'm pretty sure one of them is. That's weird. I thought one of these people was supposed to be that one.
Kids need a little bit more organizing. You need some interns or something.
Right here it is. The one doing the correspondence this year would likely be John Chilton, the mayor of Sagan Springs.
You talked to John Chilton.
It would have been the responsibility of those who came before him to keep up their end of the bargain. You see, sorry, to tell him about this bargain, you see, it's been going on for quite some time. There's been at least 10 interactions this far that have gone without incident.
Since John became mayor?
since the
saying over the-
contract was formed in 1593.
How do we unsubscribe from your services?
You're a terrible person. Sorry,
It's all
James.
business, you see.
James in the chat is saying, remove me, unscribe, take me off a list.
Us off of your call list.
You're the worst. Where is Max? Tilly!
He says, he's in one of the other rooms of the castle. I'm not responsible for his direct education at this
Okay, I'm
moment.
leaving the room then. Olive's gonna just walk off to a different room.
Alright. Are you sort of exploring, looking for
I'm looking for a
Max, or-
person. I'm looking for a person that looks more professional, like he's on staff at this place.
Okay.
Because if the king doesn't know, then I'm gonna look around for someone who might know.
Fair enough, fair enough. We're gonna continue this scene without Olive for the
Okay.
time being then. He says, in order to unsubscribe, we could arrange another contract.
Yeah, no.
A contract that annuls the first.
Go on.
If you can make an offer, I could arrange that the first contract be null and void. I will call off Bone Cruncher. And
Bone Cruncher.
our
How charming.
involvement,
Your
our
microphone.
involvement will cease.
Your microphone sounds like it's inside a microwave, Phoenix.
It does.
The microphone wave, name subject to change.
Yeah.
We're going back in time.
Like I'm hearing a loud buzzing sound is all.
Oh my god, that took me a second.
What?
Oh, it was a Steins Gate reference.
Got it.
So you can only have one contract at a time, or can we each have a contract and we can just settle it without the previous contract?
Well, in order to end the contract, another one must be signed.
I'm not in the room, but I'm like, why do we
if
have to
you had
sign another
another-
one? This guy's an asshole.
If there was another favor or resource you wanted from me, we could always make another contract at any other time.
And what would the terms be?
Well, that would all be up for negotiation. Thus is the nature of contracts.
Is there anything
Yeah,
that
forgive
you
me if
want?
I'm a bit hesitant.
That is very much understandable. We do take our contracts here very seriously.
Any resource that you're low on that isn't children?
Most of the trade that happens in Fairy is not about resources per se. It is an exchange of value. A thing that has value, whether it be a valued personal possession, a memory, a dream. Those are all things that have value, regardless of whether or not a human would consider them to be a usable resource.
And I can't offer something that somebody else has. It has to be something I have.
Precisely.
So do you just think the mayor owns all the children in this town?
He says, they all share a common ancestor, being the first settlers of Sagan Springs. They're all connected somehow, and we make certain to affirm the genealogy.
All right.
We make certain to affirm the genealogy is related to the original common ancestor. For example, we wouldn't take that young one that you have with you. She is not
Fucking favoritism.
bound by. She is not bound by the same blood.
Devin Strip just saying that this town is incestuous.
Very, yeah.
I know what you meant, but when you said common ancestor, my brain was like, what, fucking Genghis Khan?
Yeah, no, that just means incest, pretty much.
They're all related to Genghis Khan. Like, that's the only, like, person who's in everyone's genealogy, theoretically. No, I know what you mean, though. You mean, like, the original people who founded this city and their descendants, basically.
That still doesn't help.
I know, he didn't actually mean it in an incestuous way. He just meant the people who built this city and all the, however many thousands of people that was, or 1,000 people, who fucking cares? I don't know how many.
Not that much.
I don't know how many people found a city. You can't help me.
1,500? Yeah, no, 1,000 is way
lucky for 100.
overshooting.
Well, you know what I mean. My mind went to Darwinism for some reason. Yeah. The other thing is they could probably also be like half blood, where it's like people who moved into Sagan Springs married people who were descendants or whatever. Like I understand what Devin is trying to say. It just came out a little awkwardly.
Yeah, something that like came out sort of differently than what I intended is that it's like it's not necessarily they all share a single common ancestor. It's like many of the ancestors of this town have signed this contract, like with like they needed it back in 1590 when the town was formed. Many of like the governing council back then had to sign this contract in order for, sorry, not had to, but like they did sign this contract in order to have this blessing, right? And since then, they've like their descendants are now bound by blood with this contract.
You signed a contract, Tim Mystic, Dr. Cal's robot, Sally, stage play, Baron is fun, Bon, Hildeberg, Rumor, Honey Bottoms, Cagney, Carnation, and the Root Pack, Goopy the Grand, Jimmy the Great, Peppy the Clown, Ruby and Croaks, Phantom Express, Scala Maria, Three Mother Leons, Ollie Roberts, Warner Warman, Captain, Briny Beard. You signed a contract? Sorry.
Way that we
Man,
can have
you
a more
just
private
cannot
discussion
turn
with
that
this.
off, can you?
No. We have been over this.
He says, we can lock the doors so that no one except those who are in this room. And he looks around to the three of you and Violet and himself, so that no one beyond these walls can hear it. Or did you mean that you wanted to speak with me personally?
More so the latter, yeah. Do you guys want anything?
Do
I mean, Arthur, we go ahead. Sorry.
Are you actually considering making a deal with this guy?
Yes.
You know you're just gonna get the short end, right?
I mean, it might be worth it. You know, Arthur, he could make you full human or full ghost if, you know, we make the right deals. Maybe he'll make you half human, half myconid. That'd be a step in.
Am I the only one who thinks this is a bad idea?
No, you're not the only one. But he did also say that trades in memories too, so that's a possibility.
So, hypothetically, if we had corpses on our people and we could possibly give those to you, would it since those corpses were involved in memories, you know, sort of like maybe a loose connection, we'll just give you those corpses and anybody who remembered them doesn't remember them anymore.
Saint Maria.
And so I
He
thought
says-
you love this idea.
He says, if the idea is to sell the memories, this would essentially be you collectively, you would need the consent of each person that has memories of this corpse. The corpse itself might be somewhat useful. However, in order to annul a contract of this scale, you would need to essentially give up a specific memory of value to you.
Oh no.
I can't just sell you my soul or something.
Heavens no, that's more devil territory.
Damn. I gotta figure out how to make a deal with that guy.
Enzo, you're in the fucking line.
Fuck.
Why not just make it so that you make your target sign a contract to sign over their memories before you kill them?
Consent would work, wouldn't it?
No. I ain't doing that.
Why? You're gonna kill them anyway.
Yeah, but then I'd be leaving them with a rotten corpse.
They're going to
So now
become
you have a
corpse.
conscience all of a sudden.
I'll be right back.
No, I'm saying the trade isn't exactly even.
They get the memories. But I mean, if the person dies after you get the memories, you still got the memories, right?
This is true, though they must be given willingly.
And again, written consent, like a contract, that's fine, right?
Besides, I think
If you
the king
attempt-
would tell
if
if they were agreeing under duress.
Why would they care? They get the memories either way.
He says, this is a place of commerce, not of violence.
You clearly are not very well versed in capitalism if you think those two can be very separate.
Not exactly wrong.
He says,
Also, not a place of violence. There are dead people outside now. Your mushrooms killed them because you got gypped on a deal that nobody knew about.
he says, yes, but that wasn't in Fairy.
Oh.
By this place, I mean this castle.
You mean literally here, okay.
Shit. Well, you heard him, Ghost Boy. Give up your memories.
You were the one who suggested you would do it in the first place.
Yeah, what the fuck happened to that?
You and Olive were fighting
were
over
so
it.
About
eager to
passing
do
the
it.
buck.
You were so eager to do it too.
Look, I only said that because the girl was gonna sacrifice her memories. I ain't letting that happen to a kid. But you guys, you're fair game.
Why are you whispering? She's not here.
Yeah, but the king is...
Wesley!
I don't think Oberon is too worried about our amoral decisions. He communicated with people who would sell children to him. I don't think this is a big step down.
Fair point.
Olive just comes back in the room holding Mike and her, like, piggyback. That's how long this fucking conversation has been going on.
Well, let's cut to what Olive is doing.
Sorry, I didn't mean to butt in on the conversation. It's just I have no input either, or I would be agreeing with Enzo, and so I just kind of had to go to the washroom and leave.
By the time that we come back to Olive has found the room where they're keeping Max.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
Okay, I'm going in.
You see him running around the room, and it seems like he's just recently sprouted two, like, really tiny fairy wings, and he's and there's this. It looks like a person, but they're made entirely of bark.
Awesome. So we're dealing in Yucca.
And they're sort of. It seems like they're trying to give the kid like directions on how to get started with flight. It seems like they're trying to like build the muscles there before the wings are entirely until the wings are like big enough so that it can help to like grow them faster.
Hey! The king wanted me to see the kid. I'm supposed to... He wants me to take over for a bit. Because there's some rowdy people up in the throne room that he needs help with. Do you think you could just give me like 2 minutes? That's good. Sorry, James. I didn't mean to jump scare you. Yeah, I know.
This is going to be a roll to manipulate someone.
Yeah. Hey!
Nice, nice.
Damn it! The game knows I'm 1 experience away from leveling, so now I'm gonna full success everything.
Yeah, they nod and they step out of the room.
Hey, kiddo, do you remember me?
But they slowly walk.
Are they
and you can hear.
Are they watching me the whole time?
Not necessarily.
I was gonna say I
they're-
maintain complete eye contact with them until they leave the room.
Yeah. As you're like listening to the walk, you hear it kind of sounds like when you like uproot a tree, and then the roots sort of like ingrain into the floor for a second with each step.
Oh shit, it's Agnes.
To make sure it keeps its balance.
Yeah.
You can hear like leaves rustling on its back. It looks like there's this cape on the back of it.
I'll wait till it's completely out of the room before I close the door and go, "Hey, kiddo! You remember me?" No capes.
It seems to take him a second. But then he says, "You're from the water slide."
Yeah. Your parents wanted me to come and find you, and I thought I'd find you here, but I wasn't sure. They really miss you, you know?
Who?
Your mom, your dad, you know? From home? Sagan Springs? You saying who just made my heart stop, Devin. I'm gonna kill you.
It seems like he's trying to remember.
I'm gonna show him the missing persons poster. I'm gonna say, "You're not from here, kiddo. I know that you probably don't remember a lot. I don't know what they do here, but there are people who really worried about you, and I think just seeing you, they'd be really excited to see you again."
All right. This is also going to be it's technically manipulate someone, even though you're not necessarily manipulating him.
Okay, well then can I use trust me then? In order to
Yes.
tell a person the truth in order to protect them from danger, roll plus charm. Yay!
And when you tell him this, it seems like he remembers. Mom, Dad. He's
Hey,
just
kiddo.
crying.
Oh, kiddo, it's okay. That's why I'm here. I'm gonna bring you home. You want to go home, right?
He nods, and then he runs over and gives you a hug.
I'm gonna hug him back. All right, come on. I'm gonna I was not kidding when I said I would piggyback this kid, even with my leg brace.
Yeah, he's like 5 or 6, and it does hurt, but you've now got him.
Yeah. All right, I'm coming back into the throne room. Then that's literally I said I would. Mid argument, you just see Olive with this kid.
Though she's coming back in a second. We'll find a good time to insert her into the scene.
Yep.
All right, where were we? You guys had some things you were thinking about.
Actually, now wouldn't be a terrible time. We were talking about giving up our memories, because none of us, even Enzo, don't want to give up our memories anymore.
Fair enough. All right. Olive bursts back through, and she's got the kid in her arms, on her back.
I got what I
Ah,
came here.
good.
I got what I came here for. Let's go. No
Great.
reason to waste
Are you ready
words.
to sell your memories?
What?
Oh,
you
great. Make us an enemy of Fairy, why don't you?
I mean, this guy doesn't deserve to be friends with any of us. Mr. King, I'm going to call you that because I don't care about your actual name that I've forgotten. Nobody in Sagan Springs remembers that
Shit.
because it was 400 years ago. You're
This
the only
guy
person...
has soldiers. What are you doing?
Shut up! Sorry, I didn't actually mean to yell. That came out way more aggressively than I meant to, but she is yelling. I'm talking now. 400
This is
years
it.
ago,
We're dead.
400 years ago, you made a deal, and nobody wants to uphold that anymore. The mayor didn't know, so the mayor didn't uphold it, and your response was to send people eating mushrooms to kill innocent people and steal a child from someone who has no idea that this was going to happen. That's not fair. You're a bad king, and if you want to make, and you have a million contracts, so just ending this one wouldn't be that big of a deal. Now I'm going back home with this kid, and I don't even care anymore, okay? And now she's gonna go for the castle exit.
So your memories
think
aren't
this
on the
is-
table anymore?
This is going to be one more manipulate someone
Okay.
to
I'd
essentially
like to
convince
state
the
for
king
the
to lay off.
record that I am not approving of this.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Manipulate someone is 7. They'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now that shows you mean it. Okay.
Okay. He says, I can see that it seems like this contract may very well take its natural conclusion. That said, if you are to take this child out of the building, it will be a clear act of theft. And you can see sort of outside, there's a bunch of guards wearing armor that looks somewhat like leaf-like, but like metallic. They've all got their faces obscured by these large sort of pointed helmets. And they've got spears that have... I'm trying to figure out how to describe them. I'll just use a drawing tool real quick. Freehand. The spear tips sort of look...
I love that
Like-
only
like
Enzo
this.
was the one to interrupt her. I love it so much.
I have like sort of
Oh,
hooked,
cool.
hooked tips. And theft outside, and theft from the kingdom, will be dealt with in kind outside.
Then how about a trade?
I'm listening.
No one else in this group has memories that they should get rid of for reasons. But I'm 15, and I have a lot of memories from when I was little of my mother.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
No, you're not!
Yes, I am.
I want to... All of his is one dropping the child away from smashing your kneecaps. You're saved by her piggyback.
Sort of look at Arthur like, can you believe that he's trying to be the hero now?
Listen, you're a kid. You still got time to make memories, make mistakes. But as adults, there's some memories we have that we'd love to get rid of.
Enzo,
Apparently not.
I know what you are, you know. I'm not stupid. I know that you're not a good person, and I know that you've done some bad things you probably want to forget. But it is because you've done those bad things that you can still do your adult job. I don't need my mom's memories. She was probably great while she was around, but then she died, and I don't need them anymore. I'll be fine. I might be a little
You should
sad.
still remember your folks.
I'll remember my dad, probably. I don't need to remember my mom. I barely even know her name. I don't even think I gave her a name.
Then tell me this. If you hardly remember her, what makes it valuable to the king?
Well, he said all memories are important to you once in a while, to a person in some capacity. Even if I can't really bring them through, they're probably still important to me somewhere. You just gotta trust me on this, Mr. Enzo. I don't need them any more than you need yours. And besides, I'm the one staking everything. It should be me doing the trade, not you. Because I'm the one who wants to bring this kid home.
Well, at least your memories don't hurt.
I think that's where you're wrong.
Hurt either.
Yeah, and she's gonna turn to the king and say, so take all my memories from when I was a kid, of my mom or of my sister or whatever you think is most valuable to you. And I want to take this kid home back to his parents so that he can make new ones. Oh, I killed Devin. His VTuber's not moving.
Is it?
It's not moving because you moved out of frame or something.
I should still be in frame. Hold up.
You might have to just reopen VC Face and just like.
Yeah, I'll
move
just
around.
reset position.
Yeah.
Oh. I clicked reset position and my head is stuck still.
Awesome.
Oops.
There it goes.
Oh, here we are. There we go.
So yeah, basically, TLDR, she's trading her childhood memories so that Max can make childhood memories.
Is this
All
just
right.
for the kid, or is this also for the contract, or is that just done now?
He says, "Why not? Since Sagan Springs doesn't seem to have any interest in keeping up their end of the bargain, I don't see why we can't just tack that on to the end." He has Violet draft up a new contract, directing her of essentially what to put in. And he says, "All you need to do now is sign here."
Okay, I'm gonna put Max down so I can sign it.
We're going to cut the scene back to the earliest memory that Olive has
Olive
of
doesn't.
her childhood with her mom.
Okay. I mean, Olive, as I said, this was back when she was 3, so she doesn't really remember, but I can come up with something.
Yeah, she probably doesn't remember it super well. Like, probably faces are blurry. The exact words people said don't mean as much as the
Yeah.
emotions that were behind them.
Can I add an addendum of most positive? Because her most recent memory of her mom is probably the day.
No, I didn't. Did I say most recent? I meant earliest.
Earliest. Yeah, okay, the earliest she can remember. Okay, yeah. If you had a scene in mind, you may do that. If not, I will try to improvise.
I don't have scenes in mind for any of these. These
Got
are the
it.
things that I'm hoping that I have. Essentially, we're going to do 3 scenes here. The earliest memory, the most cherished, and the final one.
Okay. The earliest that Olive would have, like, that is vivid enough that she could remember is probably the first time she got home from the hospital and her sister was able to hold her. So when she was born and her sister was I think her sister was already, older, just old enough to, like, hold her, but she was still very young. And her mom was kind of... No, she was 3. She couldn't hold her. She remembers being at home and her mom is holding onto her sister who has her in her lap, and she can see both of them and how similar their silhouettes are, I guess. And
Yeah. And just like her warm, sort of comforting voice.
yeah. She doesn't really remember what's said, but she can remember a song is being sung. But she doesn't remember the words to it.
Does she remember the melody?
Yes, but I'll send it to you after, because I don't know it personally.
Okay.
Most cherished was right around when Olive was 2. Her sister, 5 years old, was starting preschool, and she remembered, it was about the time of show and tell, and her mother was around, and she was showing off her sister at preschool with her mom, explaining, like, oh, this is Olive, this is, and all of this. And again, she doesn't remember everything that's been said, but she remembers the whole time that Abigail was talking, her mom was basically super, like...
Supervising?
supervising and supportive and, proud, but she also remembers like there was this weird disconnect that she couldn't quite like that if she were older, Olive wouldn't have been able to place. Like there was this weird sadness to her mom. And the last memory she has of her mom is an argument that she does not remember the details of. She just remembers her dad and her mom were arguing, and then her mom left the room, and then her dad just held her in his arms, and he was trembling, but she didn't know why, obviously, because she was 3. And her 6-year-old sister was also in the room crying, but she doesn't remember the details of that at all. And that's the last thing she remembers of her mom. And they're all very blurry memories, because this all happened while she was an infant, but yeah.
And as you're remembering back through these, it seems like they're, like, as soon as you, like, as soon as you put the last, like, stroke of your signature, these memories just keep getting blurrier and blurrier, and then, you can't, and then you no longer recollect them at all. What's the first thing that changes in Olive when she no longer has this memory? Or these memories?
I think I don't know. These were so long ago that she didn't really think about them. I think for a bit she'd be a little more sullen, but I think these are memories that were buried deep inside of her, because baby memories, you can't really remember them. So I think for a bit she'd be upset, because she's like, oh, I just got rid of memories and I don't know what they are, but she'd be able to get over it after a time. So at first she seems very sad to the other 3.
What I'm sort of getting at is that essentially one of these memories changed something about the way that Olive sees either herself or the world or her relationship with her family.
Her relationship with
So
her family
how
would
does
be
not having
with her
how does not
sister,
having this memory
because
change it?
the most cherished one was being presented by her sister. So I think beforehand it was like, oh, my sister and I argue a lot, but we're just both teenagers. I think now it's more like, oh, my sister just straight up doesn't like me, and that really bothers her. She went from, oh, we're just kids, we're gonna get along when we're grown-ups, to, oh, she just straight up hates me and I don't know why. What did I do?
Yeah, and as you're thinking back through this, the most poignant memory at this time, because it was the most recent, is your father and sister driving away after Abigail said, I told you we shouldn't have come here. She's fine on her own. This is a waste of time. And just like that, the contract is signed. Oberon gets Violet to file it away, and he says, "All right, pleasure doing business with you. Pleasure doing business with you. I've got another client coming in, so I shall see you out now."
I'm gonna pick the kid
Enjoy.
back up, and I'm gonna
Is there
head out.
any ritual or anything we can do? You got a doorbell or anything?
He says, "The door's right there."
To see you again, I mean. In case we think of anything else we can sacrifice for you.
All right, we're moving.
Gary, my guy.
I'm
says-
just saying.
All you need to do is contact Violet.
Does she
Do not give him ideas, Your Highness.
Does she have a phone number?
Olive's already out of the house.
She says, I'll show Oliver you can find me in the woods.
Great.
All right.
Yeah, Olive's already halfway down the street.
All right. When you get back to that wooden room with the that wooden room that you guys entered here from, I assume you're all getting in together,
Yeah.
or is Olive getting there first and you guys are wandering around for a little bit more?
Olive gets there first, and you're like, oh shit, she ran off again.
Enzo would probably be tailing behind, chastising her.
But like in the fairyland still, or like outside?
Yeah, you guys are in. You guys are in Fairy, but like.
Are we taking
you're
the same
outside the
plant,
castle.
or are we all gonna leave separate, is what he's asking.
Like, if there's anything else that either of you wanted to, or any of you guys wanted to do before leaving.
I mean, Olive
Not really.
actively wanted to talk to a dryad, but now she's sad, so she doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there's anything else to do around here.
Annoy the king some more.
Well, I closed the door and everything. I can't get back in. I wonder if any of the dryads will sell their memories.
I mean, if you had something to exchange with them in order to get them to sell it.
Questions for later. I'll be back.
All right. You guys get back into the little wooden room. And when the door closes, you see this tiny little butterfly. You can start to see it through some of the holes in the walls. This tiny butterfly comes along, and it lands on like the hook that's on the roof of this thing, and you just notice the ground sort of lifts, and it starts carrying you up, 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 and then everything goes dark until the walls around you start to like fan out, and you guys are now in the center of this flower that sort of opened up exactly where the mushroom circle was.
Well, that was disgusting. Let us never speak of that again.
No matter where you go, somebody will have invented the elevator.
Yeah.
All right. Where do you guys go next?
Well, I'm going straight to the kid's house if I can.
All right.
I'm gonna tag along just so that it's not fucking weird that a child is just walking up with their missing child.
Oh, I told them I was gonna go looking for him.
Yeah, meanwhile, Enzo is gonna get himself another drink.
This man's is an alcoholic.
He's seen some shit.
I know.
I'm going to go see if Mike is still back at the lab.
Oh, well, you're gonna have to call him. Call Arthur if he is there. Anyways, yeah, you still haven't unpaused the game, so I can't go to Max's house. Oh yeah, the only person who has a car right now is Arthur, because we all piled into Super
shit.
Ball's thing.
I forgot about that.
Oh yeah. So where are you guys going first in the car? Probably to drop off Max.
Yeah.
All right. Who gets out of the car? I assume Olive and Arthur.
Yeah. By the way, I think it's objectively funny that the first time I go up to their house and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go find their kid, I'm perfectly fine. And then I show up and I'm extremely injured and they're like, oh my god, my child was kidnapped by psychopaths.
And then they see Arthur completely fine.
Yeah,
What the fuck happened
exactly.
to this kid?
Alright, I'm moving down to thingy. Whoops, too far. I'm off in the nowhere. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna knock on the door holding Max's hand. I almost said Mike on instinct.
You did say Mike on instinct.
I'd shut up.
All right. You get back there, and like his. Let me just pull up the. Which tab did I have it in? I just had it here. In Chrome? No. Let's just rock. We can stop it. Get some help. Here it is. You see his father at the door. He's wearing his slippers, and he looks like he has not gotten a wink of sleep
Fair.
for the last like several days. And as soon as he sees you've got his kid, he goes down, just like hugs him as tight as he can. He says, "Max, wherever was he?"
He got lost in the forest and some bad people picked him up. But it's okay, he's home now.
Thank you so much. If there's anything I can do for you.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm just happy to help you.
He says, no, that won't do. Just a moment. And he rummages through his drawers. And he finds what looks to be this book. It seems like a messy sort of sorry, not a messy scrapbook. It looks like it's like a ring binder. Sorry, one of those, not the 3-ring binder, but like the ones that's got like the several separate, like the wire that goes through all of the things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those kinds of binders. And he says, I don't know if you or anyone you know likes reading, but I'm sort of working on this. I'm sort of working on this book. I feel like, I'm sorry, I don't have anything like. I don't have enough material income to pay you, but if you'd like, I can give you this first draft.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. That'd be great. I'm just being polite. I don't think anyone in our group wants it. But I will open and read it when we're back in the car.
He says, thank you so much, and if you want, you can tell me what you think, or throw it in the trash or whatever, but I'm just really happy to have my son home.
No worries. I hope the 3 of you are happy. I'll see you around.
All right. Arthur, do you have anything you wanted to say to him, or?
I got nothing.
Okay. You guys hop back in the car. Where to next?
It's up to you, Arthur. You're the one driving.
Why is it up to me? Just someone say something so I know where to go.
Let's go to Carl's Jr. first so we can get fries in case Mike is still at the lab.
Or if
Why
Mike
do you
is,
still want to feed that thing?
or if Mike is still there, we can, get rid of him.
If he's not attacking, then I have no reason not to, keep it a little bit, see what happens.
To Carl's Jr.
Yay!
Diddle-diddle-doo.
We're
We're gonna cut to the next scene after you guys have got Carl's Jr. because I can't think of anything interesting to put there.
No,
Fair.
it's literally just going through a drive-through. That's fair.
So are you guys heading right back to the lab then, after Carl's Jr.?
Yep.
As long as Enzo's not in a hurry.
I don't know, Enzo, are you in a hurry?
No, he's probably gonna stay at Carl's Jr.
It is a kegger.
Fair enough.
You enjoy your food, buddy.
Yeah, right, the food. Just the food.
You three pull up to the lab. And as soon as you open the door, you just see the lights just flickering. One of them is like hanging by a wire, and it's just dangling. Tables are smashed. There's holes and even footprints on the walls. This place has been wrecked. What do you do?
I go and check, us make sure there's no damage to anything significant.
I'm gonna check on
I
my
mean, most of the
bike.
Most of the significant stuff, you probably had like locked up or something.
Works for me.
It's mostly just like this main room's been thrashed up a bit more since you guys last left. Olive, your bike has been scratched, but not a whole lot of people have been driving in here. So aside from the basic repairs you're gonna have to do from the fact that it was like launched and like the mirror probably broke off. The mirror probably broke off. The paint's scratched.
Oh, good.
But a lot of this is like basic repair. You'll probably have to get a new mirror.
Nothing AAA
like the-
doesn't cover.
The
yeah.
replacement part.
Well, thank you, but I'm not old enough to have insurance on my bike. Because I'm not technically
doesn't
supposed to
sound
have a
legal.
bike. I'm 15!
She's 15.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is the motion communication circlet anywhere nearby and intact?
It has been ripped up.
Great. Or we just hold up the Carl's Jr. back. Mike! Here, boy! Ding! Mushroom!
You hear like "Rah!" from the second floor. He's like and he's like running down the hallway, stomping as he walks. He's gotten a little bigger now. He's he seems to be roughly 3 feet tall. And as he's walking, like it seems like his arms are just like swinging. They appear to have a lot of mass to them, about as much as his torso.
I'm gonna go up to Arthur and I'm gonna point at the mushroom cap and I'm gonna say that's where we should be aiming for it.
All right. Good to know.
What are you feeling, my fungal friend?
it seems to be eyeing the bag of fries.
So we'll just toss it over to him. All yours.
And is this a setup for a separate move, or are you just feeding him for that sake?
Feeding him. You can like sort of palm the flamethrower just in case, but not gonna pull anything yet.
All right. He goes and he devours the bag of fries, bag and all. Once you see him do this, it seems like he's regenerating another layer of mycelium to cover his arms. And then he looks up at the three of you.
Are any of us still holding onto the translator?
It's fucked.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
is?
seems like he's taking a few bites out of that too.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I don't have anything like... I have a sledgehammer. I do not want to sledge his head because I don't want to get close to that thing. I nearly broke my leg off of my bike.
So what do the other two of you do?
Nye,
Just
Enzo?
sort of
Sorry,
back
Arthur,
outside.
Enzo?
I thought we
Oh, right,
agreed
you're-
Enzo was
you're-
drinking.
Enzo's
You're not
another
in the
scene.
room. Sorry, Arthur's the only person who can do anything.
Oh no.
Okay, then I'm gonna... Do we have the flamethrower nearby?
Yeah, Gary's holding it.
Okay, Gary, I'm gonna point at the mushroom cap and say, please? Please remember that it tried to kill all of us.
It sure did, but it's not killing anyone right now.
Oh my god.
Did
It
you
gets
see the
up
way
and
it
it's-
regenerated its arms?
Yes.
It gets up and it starts walking towards you. It's got a hungry look in its eyes.
Please burn its
Oh, I
mushroom
forgot it
cap.
has eyes.
What was that, Josh?
I forgot it has eyes.
It has non-blinking eyes.
Would you like a lifetime supply of fries?
Oh my god, please burn its frigging head, I say as I start prepping my sledgehammer.
It doesn't seem to respond.
The shot. I sort of let it get into range before pulling on it.
All right. You let loose, roll, kick some ass.
Yep. That's not the right button.
Hey!
Nice. You let loose a wave of flame. Keeping in mind its weak point, you manage to completely sear its cap. It
Smells edible.
What two options are you picking?
It's still gonna hurt, isn't it? Right. It probably does more than just one harm this time.
Yeah, probably.
I'll suffer one less harm.
Okay. You completely sear its cap. As it charges you, it like shoulder checks you. Though as it's taking this hit, it's like recoiling. It's going to take the 3 harm, which does serious damage to it. One of its the arm that's shoulder checking you, as soon as it like slams into you, it actually just straight up falls off.
Ew.
As it's like as the rest of the arm is just like going up in flames. It seems to be like trying to regenerate, but it's like pulling charcoal instead. and the wound is just like spewing black powder. Realizing this, it starts to turn its attention to Arthur.
Oh, fuck.
It's running at you, and it seems like it's trying to hit you with like a wide backhand. What do you do? Oh yeah, sorry. You're gonna suffer 1 harm because it would have dealt 2 harm, Gary.
Gotcha.
But you take 1 harm instead.
I am just going to slip on my brass knuckles and I'm gonna try to punch it in the cap if it's possible.
All right.
Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oh.
Hell yeah.
An enhanced effect.
So the advanced thing is a separate thing. The advanced is you have to unlock that separately, I believe.
It says on a 12 plus.
Yeah, because
Yeah, but
that's
advanced
the
is a level up
advanced.
thing.
Oh, that's lame. Okay.
I think so. Hold on, let me double check it because that's how I've been ruling it. But I think I know in Urban Shadows, it's a level up thing. I don't know if that's true in Monster of the Week still, actually. Yeah, it's a level up thing.
Okay.
When you level up as certain guys, you can mark a certain number of the basic moves as advanced, which allows you to use them that way.
All right, got it. Then I'm just gonna add +1 harm, terrible harm for it.
All right. So how much harm does that typically deal?
The brass knuckles do 1, so 2.
Okay. You don't exchange your blows. It tries to hit you with the it tries to hit you with the backhand. You're able to like duck under it, get a 1-2, and as it's falling, it manages to grab you and pull you down with it, slamming you into the pavement for 2 harm. I believe you have some harm reduction on your I think you have a harm reduction ability. So that goes down to 1. But it hits the ground and it's out now.
Yes, I suffer 1 harm less because
Yeah.
of immortal.
So you just take 1 harm.
1.
In your head, you imagine hearing the bell. Ding ding! Of like, this thing's out.
God, I fucking miss those days.
I wonder if his arms taste like fries now.
It's dead?
It's dead.
Cool. I'm gonna smash it with my sledgehammer anyways. Cause I'm in a bad mood.
Yeah, you just realized the extent of the bike repairs you're gonna need to do.
Well, that, but also, you know, everything.
Everything else too, yeah.
I just want to take out my frustrations on a dead mushroom.
Alright, you start mashing this thing into paste. Like, at some point, it's become, like, so flattened that, like, most of the time, you're damaging the pavement more than the mushroom because of how flat he's gotten.
Could you leave the lab alone?
I I'm
It's
not.
already taking quite the beating.
I'm not damaging the. I didn't. Did I damage the lab?
Literally just said
You
that
guys
it's
are
damaging
you guys
the
are in the
concrete.
entry.
Oh.
You guys, I assume that you guys were like in the entryway.
Yeah, we're like outside. Yeah, I won't damage the actual like lab part of the lab. But yeah, I'm.
But the pavement's fair game.
Yeah, pavement's fine. It's not like anyone's gonna drive on the pavement.
Especially not with that bike.
As soon as you say that, she's just gonna take her thing and leave. She's sick of this
All
shit.
for us. Starts creeping up former Mike.
We're gonna cut to Enzo. I see. Are you still up by the? No, sorry. You said you were going to the tavern, yeah?
Sorry, I couldn't see where it was.
Yeah. If you go to the little bookmarks, journal notes on the left side, you should have an option that allows you to toggle the notes display, which will show you the pins.
Ah, I see.
All right. We meet Enzo again at the Crown Tavern. As you're getting a drink, Fly asks, "So you get your problem sorted out?"
No. It's like I'm stuck with it.
He says, "That's unfortunate."
Well, problems seem to have a habit of sticking around me. Not sure why I should have been surprised.
There's a thing out of character. You did tell me about the memory that you were considering giving up.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, did we want to do a scene now where you're telling him about it, or did we want to do a scene where you're just like quietly reminiscing, or did we not want to not do a scene about that at all?
Quietly reminiscing. He's not one to tell.
All right. In that case, we're gonna do the same thing that we essentially did with Olive, where it's like, how did this? Let me hold on. Let me pull up the message you sent me. How did you and Jennifer kick it off?
We met at a diner. We were sitting next to each other at the bar area. Got to chatting. And it was all sunshine and rainbows from there. Of course, she never really knew what my job was. Just knew that it was a family-owned business. Didn't know what family.
At what point did she begin to get involved, regardless of whether or not she wanted to? And how did that coincide with, or sorry, and how did that follow like the happiest memory you had with her?
Well, sort of arrived at her place a bit beaten and bruised, shall we say. Patched me up. I wasn't going anywhere, and she basically forced me to come clean. She wasn't exactly jazzed at my chosen occupation. For some reason, she stuck with me. I don't know why. Maybe she saw something in me that I didn't.
And lastly, how did things come to an end?
I went to visit her again. The lights were on, but she wasn't answering. That's when I noticed the door was unlocked. I entered and... But I saw... her, but... She was... Well... I saw the calling card of a rival family. Last thing I remembered was my vision going red. Next thing I know, I'm at war with them and I'm gunning them down left and right, and now, let's just say that family ain't around anymore. But I feel like when I lost her, I also lost a part of myself. A part I can never get back. Maybe it was my chance at being happy.
As the scene cuts away, we sort of zoom out to the outside of the tavern. And then to the outside of Sagan Springs. And as the bustling of the city goes on, so the bustling of this small town, rather, goes on, the noise that can be heard all throughout the town is one of the cicadas. As the sun begins to set on this sleepy little town. And that's the session!
An extremely depressing end. That's okay. Well, that's the wrong screen. We're all sad. It's fine. We murdered one mushroom. There's still a mushroom out there. Next stream will be Tuesday. I'll be doing Salmon Max. Hopefully. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Bye!
Eh.
Well, I have to head off.